Alright, so a quick video, say 2007 Silverado 5.3, same engine they've been using. I think this particular engine from 2007 to 2013, but even the earlier generations, there weren't many differences. So the issue is oil consumption. So originally I bought this truck with 54,000 miles, now it's got double that. And about every 1,000 miles or so I was adding a quart, I think. So I finally decided to do some research, and people were talking about how Chevy says, you know, like that consumption is normal or whatever, and maybe it is, but there's a fix for it. So I don't know why it's not more apparent when doing research on the 5.3 oil consumption. But so the fix was this valve cover on the driver's side, up over here, right here on the valve cover. That's a Pcv valve on the inside, and this is the new one that I installed. The old one, the vent for the Pcv valve there, for the crankcase depression valve, is actually it's somewhere over here, and the way they placed it, it was really easy for the oil to enter that passageway along with the pressure. So what they did was they came out with a modified one, and they moved that port over, so it takes in less oil and just pressure. So I got this. Was the dormant part, I think. I forget the part number. Real simple if you look it up. All of the ones that are sold now are the upgraded ones, unless you intentionally look for the old one, but they should all be upgraded. This is very simple to replace. It's just a matter of, you know, this pops right off. And I was gonna do a video. Of course, it was something that I was rushing to do, and it took me about 20 minutes rushing to do it. Maybe, you know, 30 or 40 minutes if you're taking your time, but it's very simple. It's just, you know, disconnect the battery. You're pulling off all these wires, pulling off the coil packs, and then the mounts, and it's all very, very simple. All the bolts are easy to see, and then the valve cover lifts right off. You pull the vent hose off of the PCV port here, and the whole valve cover will lift right out. The new one came with a gasket. You don't need any sealant or anything like that, and it just snaps back in place, and it all goes back together very, very easily. If you guys want a video on how to do it, I can make one. If you just comment, I can get that for you guys. So yeah, so that solved my oil consumption problem. That was about 2,000 miles ago. I haven't had that anything since, and like I said, I was doing it about every 1,000 miles or so. So oil level hasn't dropped at all, so that solved that. I was hoping it would solve my rough idle problem, which the 5.3s are notorious for too. That rough idle, I haven't really pinpointed that. Maybe some of you guys know what exactly causes that. I believe I did some research on it a few years back. I can't remember it right now, but I was hoping that would make it better, but that's not. That wasn't the case. The only thing that really has ever had any effect on the idle is putting 93 octane in it, and it does run a little bit better. You don't get that sputter or the kicking at idle. But so that was the fix for the oil consumption. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment.